Just pull up a chair. Pull up a chair, Chad. Pull up a chair.
All right, bro. You gotta tell me about what happened last night.
What you mean, bro?
This one's called How Dumb Guys Sound When They're Lying. Chat, if there's anything we know by now, you know I appreciate honesty.
You was wilding, bro. You told me to ask you.
No, I have to think about that.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. And I'm only gonna ask you one time. So I swear you better answer it correctly. Where were you last night?
What you mean? I was at my friend Sean's house. I told you that.
Okay, so why did my friend see you on an Instagram story at the club last night?
Oh, yeah. We only went to the club for like 5 minutes because Mark had forgot his watch at the club the day before. So we went there to go look for his watch. He wasn't even there that long.
Who do you think y'all went to the club for a what? Then why were you drinking? Why were you drinking around a bunch of...
Hold on. No, I was not drinking. You were
on video with a bottle in your hand.
It was Capri Sun in the bottle. They drank the bottle. I put Capri Sun in the bottle. Bro, don't I always put Capri Sun in the liquor bottles? Like, exactly, like I was not drinking around other women. Like, don't try to paint that picture and make it weird.
Okay, so explain why in the next video she's twerking on your face.
Huh?
You heard me. Why in the next video is she twerking on your face?
Huh?
Your face is in her ass.
No.
Your face, yes it is. It's literally...
No, she wasn't twerking on my face. She was twerking in the vicinity. I dropped my keys. I bent down to get my keys. My face ended up in her ass. Like, don't do that. I know. She was not twerking on my face.
This video went on for 2 minutes. The video went on for 2 minutes.
I was looking for my keys. I couldn't see. Her ass was in the way. Like,
I'm so confused. Are you hearing what you're saying?
No.
Like, do you hear this?
It did not happen the way that you make it.
Okay, then why did you say this at the end of the video? Look, let me see. Why did you say this at the end of the video?
Hey, fuck my girl, nigga! Fuck my girl!
You said F me. That's what you said.
All right, you getting the tone completely wrong. I was like, fuck my girl. Because I knew that if you seen that video, how it was going to look. I was not saying it that way.
Then why, when you were saying it, were you putting your middle finger?
First of all, that was sign language. The nigga I was talking to was deaf.
Oh,
bro,
wow.
Then we take sign language classes like...
Wow.
All right, yo, my grandma died 7 years ago. I don't got time.
Okay, wow, okay.
Come on,
What?
bro.
That is... Oh, wow.
No,
Did he
no,
say
I'm
his
sick of you
grandma?
calling me a liar. Like, no.
What
You
is...
never believe me. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not getting disrespected like this. We did learn sign language.
Your friend is a dumbass.
I know.
Create a Coca-Cola your way. Any size,
Chat.
any flavor. Free for a limited time.
Chad, let me say something real quick. This man goes above and beyond. This is how you create content. Not only does he hit major key points and make them funny, he's telling us nothing but facts. How many times have you said something to someone? That man said, no, okay, hold up. Don't make it seem like that. I was just holding a bottle. I was just in... Don't make it seem like that. Bro, I am not making it seem anything more than what we seen. Liars, chat. Liars, chat. Nah, we ain't gonna make it seem like that, though. Like what? What am I making it seem like? I'm saying exactly what I seen. Nah, but don't make it seem like... You ain't gonna make it seem like I was having fun at the club, though. I was forced.
What happens when your dream role ends up breaking your heart? For Andrew Garfield, it only made him better. After years of working his way through British films, Garfield broke out in Hollywood with The Social Network. He was charming, vulnerable, and instantly in demand. Then came Spider-Man, his dream role since childhood. He poured everything into it, but behind the scenes, the experience was far from heroic. Studio politics and the scrapping of his sequels left him feeling lost, both with the industry and himself. But he didn't give up. He chased riskier and more personal roles that challenged him as an actor, like a soldier who refused to use a gun in Hacksaw Ridge, a priest questioning his faith in silence, a composer racing against time in Tick Tick Boom, and a performance so demanding it nearly broke him in Angels in America. Some of those roles took a year to prepare, but each one brought him closer to the kind of actor he wanted to be. This is the story of an actor who refused to give up, both with his career and his commitment to every role. This is Andrew Garfield. Before Spider-Man and The Social Network, Andrew Garfield was already earning a reputation as one of Britain's most promising young actors. Whether on stage or early TV dramas, critics kept pointing him out as the standout, and directors learned to rely on him for carrying the film's emotional weight. And Garfield always delivered. Born in Los Angeles in 1983, Garfield moved with his British parents to Surrey, England when he was 3 years old. He started taking acting classes at 9 but didn't take them too seriously. He was more into gymnastics and swimming and even planned to study business, which is funny considering how all three would show up later in it.
Oh, so he always looked like that. What? You hear me, chat? You ever been around an idiot? So this is me when I was a kid. Oh, you always look like that. Yes, this is me when I was a child.
When he was 16, a friend convinced him to take a theater class just so it wouldn't get canceled, and that's when everything clicked.
Oh,
He
wow.
realized he
Is
wanted
that
to
what-
pursue
wow.
acting and later trained at the Central
Just so it
School of
wouldn't get
Speech and
canceled.
Drama, one of the UK's
End
best
up falling in
programs,
love
getting a
with it.
lot of stage experience.
Never
After
know, chat.
graduating, Garfield continued to focus on theater, performing at the Soho Theatre in London and the Royal Exchange in Manchester. He earned Best Newcomer in 2004 for Cass and another Outstanding Newcomer award in 2006 for 3 different productions. But by 2007, he shifted his focus to television and film, where the recognition came even quicker. He appeared in Sugar Rush and 2 episodes of Doctor Who, but his real breakthrough came that same year with Boy A. In his film debut, he played a young man released from juvenile
Boy A?
detention after killing someone as a child, trying to rebuild his life as his past resurfaces. Garfield's performance was devastating and deeply human, earning great reviews and the British Academy Television Best Actor Award.
Chap, what is it? 6 Mondays till Christmas?
The film instantly put
Passing
him on
by,
the map
Chad.
as one of Britain's most exciting new talents.
Flying
That
by.
same year, he also appeared in Lions for Lambs alongside Tom Cruise, Meryl Streep, and Robert Redford.
Oh,
Unfortunately, the film didn't review well, but it gave him
Never
his
heard of
first major Hollywood experience and, along with Boy A, earned him a spot on Variety's 10 Actors to Watch list. By 2009, Garfield's momentum was
Hey, boy.
impossible to ignore. He had a supporting role in The Imaginarium of
never heard
Dr.
of Boy A.
Parnassus, best known as Heath Ledger's final film. After Garfield's audition, Ledger hugged him and said,
He was
"Welcome
in
to the
that.
family," knowing he
Okay.
was right for the part. Critics noted that it was Garfield's performance that gave this overly imaginative film heart. But his biggest work that year came with Red Riding 1974, the first of a trilogy based on the Yorkshire Ripper murders in the 70s and the 80s. Garfield played a young journalist investigating corruption within the police, and again, he stood out. The trilogy was praised across the board, with critics calling his performance haunting and deeply emotional. By this point, Garfield had proven himself across theater, television, and film, and it felt like the hard work was leading to something bigger. And that something bigger came in 2010, easily the
Right.
most important year of his early career. He voiced the lead in Spike Jonze's short film I'm Here and starred in 2 feature films. The first was Never Let Go, where he played one of 3 boarding school friends caught in a tragic love triangle. Set in an alternate history Britain, the story gave him space to erupt emotionally. And even among strong performances from Carey Mulligan and Keira Knightley, Garfield stood out. But his other 2010 performance was the one that really launched him in Hollywood. David Fincher's The Social Network follows Mark Zuckerberg, played by Jesse Eisenberg, during the early days of Facebook, dealing with 2 lawsuits, one of them with co-founder Eduardo Saverin, played by Garfield. Fincher initially had Garfield audition for Zuckerberg, but realized it would be a waste for him to play such an emotionally guarded character, and thought he was perfect for Eduardo instead. It was a perfect fit. Garfield brought charm, humor, and heartbreak to his story about betrayal and ambition. He became very good friends with Eisenberg during the shoot, which only made the betrayal in the story tougher for them. And his I'm coming back for everything scene became one of the most powerful film moments of the decade.
Yeah.
You better lawyer up, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
The Social Network was a critical and commercial hit, earning multiple
Yeah.
Oscars and introduced Garfield to audiences worldwide. It proved he could hold his own in a major Hollywood production. After this, Hollywood was knocking and Garfield could take his career in any direction. But there was one role that he could never turn down. In 2010, Andrew Garfield was officially cast as Spider-Man for what would become The Amazing Spider-Man in 2012. He'd been waiting for that call for 24 years, saying, "I've been preparing for it ever since Halloween when I was 4 years old and I wore my first Spider-Man costume." It was a dream come true, but with the reboot arriving
you
only
did always
5
look
years
like
after
that.
Spider-Man 3, the pressure of replacing Tobey Maguire was massive. Garfield threw himself into the role. He studied spider movements to incorporate them into his own and took yoga and Pilates to improve his flexibility. His childhood gymnastics probably helped here as well. Director Mark Webb said he cast Garfield because he saw a rare combination of intelligence, wit, and humanity, which he believed defined Peter Parker. When Garfield first put on the suit, he admitted he cried. Maybe it's partly because it was uncomfortable, saying it's made of something that's designed to make you irritated, but mostly because he was finally becoming the hero he loved. During filming, he even walked around New York in full costume, playing basketball with kids. The reboot chose Gwen Stacy over Mary Jane as Peter's love interest, casting Emma Stone in the role. And the chemistry between Garfield and Stone was instant, both on and off screen, with the two even dating during production. Some of the film's best scenes came when the two were on screen together.
Yeah, I mean, like, I took a photo of the debate team, and you're in the debate team, so.
Right.
So, he must have seen, I was touching up stuff.
Touching himself.
Many thought the reboot came too soon, but critics praised Garfield for bringing a more youthful, heartfelt, and awkwardly funny version of Spider-Man. The film reviewed well, performed strongly at the box office, and set up a promising future for the franchise. And a sequel was already in development before the first one even came out. With the MCU finally hitting its stride after the Avengers, Sony wanted its own cinematic universe. They announced a third and fourth film before The Amazing Spider-Man 2 even came out. It looked like Garfield's future as Spider-Man was set. That same year, he also returned to the stage, making his Broadway debut in Death of a Salesman alongside Philip Seymour Hoffman, and earned a Tony nomination for playing Biff. It felt like Garfield was at a career high, but it wouldn't last. For The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2014, everything got bigger. The budgets, the cast, and the ambitions. But Sony was a little too ambitious.
Hey, as much as I like to, stick to the positive stuff, because there's no point in talking about what most of us agree on. But I don't think all of y'all agree on this perspective, so I'm going to say it. I didn't really care for this Harry. Like, it's just going to happen. There's going to be Jokers. I love Heath Ledger, rest in peace, his Joker. For me, no one's topping it. Maybe that's me being stuck in my ways. Maybe that's me being too clingy. He's passed away. God bless him and his family. There's so much to Heath Ledger. So there's so much more to him. Like, he was into music. He was gonna start a label. I was gonna try to get signed. I was gonna reach out to him. Like, that's the thing. If there's one thing my life has taught me, and it sucks, but it's facts, don't waste no time. And that's why you get this. That's why you get a guy who pops on a camera and is doing constant reaction videos, hoping to get his foot through the door so he can do better content, do better music, pay for better producers, better features, and better pizza. Papa John's. It sounds like I'm giving you a commercial, right? No, seriously. That's why you get this. Because do you think I think I belong doing this? Technically, you belong whatever it is God opens the door, and you do. But I thought I would do this later. I thought I would do music and then do reaction videos and then do, segments where I'm doing big content, have a content house. I thought all that would come in line or would fall in line when I got the bag first. It's completely opposite for me. And that's what you get when you just, you put yourself out there and you say, we got to make this happen. But that being said, maybe I'm, too busy saying, oh, that was the best. Oh, back in my day, oh, that was the golden era. But for me, Heath Ledger's the golden era. No Joker will ever top that. I can't see it happening. Some of y'all watched Gotham, and from Dark Knight to that, you feel like his Joker was better. That's fine. I just did not care for that Harry. I'm not trying to say that Osborn's Harry, or not Osborn. Man, what's that man's name? That great actor. They just showed a picture earlier. Or was that the last reaction video? Oh, that was YouTube. I was reading something and they used this picture for something that had nothing to do with him. They made him fatter, like with a fake AI picture, and it said something ridiculous. Matter of fact, I'll check. Oh, I was supposed to play the video for Bronx Tale for y'all. Remember, the lock the door scene? I gotta start playing stuff right away, because if I forget, or if I wait to the end of the show, or the content, I forget. But yeah, I didn't really care for this Harry. I'm not saying the Harry and Tobey Maguire's is better. I mean, he was better, but I'm not saying he's the best. I just didn't care for this Harry. I don't know what it was. Hey, listen, I like that 70s show, but I didn't care for that Venom at all. Was that Venom better in the sense of CGI? It's probably neck and neck with Tom Hardy's Venom, and you know, I forget the guy from the 70s show, his Venom. It's probably neck and neck. The CGI, it's not like Tom Hardy's Venom was so great that we don't even talk about that old Venom. I like the way they made that Venom look. It was a little too skinny, but I like the way it looked. The black suit, that was the first time we had seen the black suit come to the big screen. So that was an interesting Venom. I didn't like it. But, you know, Tom Hardy's Venom, I don't know what happened with Tom Hardy's Venom. They dropped the ball somewhere. Maybe it was the script wasn't good enough. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know where they dropped the ball. I just know as a viewer, as a consumer, I may not always be able to tell you what you missed, but I'm definitely capable of telling you it missed. I don't know what you missed. I know it missed. And it sucks, because Tom Hardy shouldn't have had to even put that on his catalog. But he's such a humble dude. If you ask him, I bet you he'd tell you it was an honor playing Venom. And he'd be telling the truth. I'm not knocking it. I'd have played that Venom in 2 seconds. No complaints. But I just know there's so much more to guys like, when you get a villain like Venom, there's so much you can do. And to have him just fighting other Venoms, and that's as good as it got, it's not enough for me. But again, still, all in all, I watched both movies. Or all three. The last one I haven't seen twice.
Garfield wanted to focus more on Peter Parker's emotions while the studio pushed for spectacle.
That was the last
sequels.
That was the
The
last
studio
chance.
interference that was manageable in the first film became overwhelming in the second. Critics called it a film overstuffed with plot lines, set pieces, and villains, with Garfield and Stone being its saving grace. The movie ended up underperforming, the sequels were scrapped, and Sony struck a deal with Marvel to reboot Spider-Man again for his introduction to the MCU. Ironically, Garfield had already pushed Sony to make a deal like that years earlier. This experience crushed him. He was so proud to wear the suit, but later said, "I was never Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's a fictional character. He's not real. I was the actor that I am, the person that I am." That same year, he starred in 99 Homes, playing a father who loses his house in the 2008 housing crisis and takes a job with the man who evicted him to win it back. The film couldn't have been more different than Spider-Man, earning strong reviews and showing that Garfield was still a serious actor. Like his character rebuilding from nothing, Garfield would do the same after losing the role that meant everything to him. Spider-Man broke his heart, but it didn't break him. After taking time to reflect, Garfield was ready to return to the kinds of roles that reminded him of why he loved acting. The ones that challenged him not just as an actor, but as a person. In 2016, Andrew Garfield came back stronger than ever, starring in 2 films, Hacksaw Ridge and Silence.
That was great.
Both dealt with faith and sacrifice and were the hardest roles he had taken on so far. Hacksaw Ridge came out first, but he prepared for and filmed Silence before it. In Martin Scorsese's Silence, he plays one of 2 17th century Portuguese Jesuit priests alongside Adam Driver, who travel to Japan searching for their missing
Based on
mentor
a
where
true
their faith
story.
is tested. After the messy Spider-Man experience, it was the perfect chance to slow down and immerse himself in a role. He took a year off to prepare, grew out his hair and beard, and lost over 30 pounds. Guided by Jesuit priest James Martin, Garfield spent months studying the Jesuit lifestyle and mindset. He and Driver even attended a silent retreat in Wales, fasting and not speaking for a week, and Garfield later called it one of the most spiritual and transformative experiences of his life.
Whatever you do, it's better with a website from Hostinger.
Chat.
It's time to bring your idea.
Chat. I gotta figure out a way to get in a Martin Scorsese film. Like, you know, when I think of people, I think of life, I think of blessings to come their way. And I believe that's why blessings will come my way. I'm not looking at someone and thinking negative. But Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, as bad as I want to be in their films, I gotta figure out a way to get into a Martin Scorsese film. QT, I want to be, you know, optimistic, but he's claiming that he might take a break after this next film. And if I had to roll the dice, that film is probably in the works. So I got to figure out how to get in a Scorsese film. Both of them, too many classics that I can watch their movies over and over again. Anybody who loves their art, you fall in love with their art.
But I'm lost. Or am I just praying to nothing? Nothing.
The film received strong reviews, with Garfield praised for his commitment, though it underperformed at the box office. For Garfield, that didn't matter. Silence was an important project for him and Scorsese. Right after filming Silence, Garfield shaved the beard, got a haircut, and went straight into Hacksaw Ridge, directed by Mel Gibson. He played real-life World War II medic Desmond Doss, who saved 75 men without firing a gun. Garfield said he cried when he first read the script and took the role as a tribute to his brother, a doctor inspired by what he called the never-enoughness of the profession. The real Doss's son teared up at Garfield's performance because of how accurate the portrayal was, and critics called it one of his best.
I got the energy and the passion to serve as a medic. Right in the middle with the other guys. No less danger, just while everybody else is taking life, I'm gonna be saving it.
The film reviewed well, was a box office success, and earned Garfield his first Oscar nomination, yet he'd only get better. In 2017, he starred in Andy Serkis's directorial debut, Breathe, playing an adventurous man paralyzed by polio at just 28 years old. The reviews were mixed, with critics saying Garfield was a bit wasted in a role that left him little to do beyond smile and nod. But that same year, he took on something far more demanding. On stage, he starred in Angels in America, first in London and later on Broadway, playing Byron Walter, a gay man living with AIDS during the 1980s crisis. It became the hardest role of his life. Performing the emotionally devastating two-part play almost every night for 18 weeks pushed him to the edge. Most actors will tell you how difficult theater is, especially because of the endurance needed. Garfield said there were nights where he'd wake up wanting to cry, convinced he couldn't keep going. He felt on the verge of a nervous breakdown, but despite all that, he never missed a show, which is rare. Critics called him unrecognizable and magnetic, saying nothing he'd done before could prepare audiences for his performance. He earned an Oliver nomination for the London run and won the Tony Award for Best Actor for the Broadway run. But in the audience during one of those shows was Lin-Manuel Miranda, who'd soon cast him in Tick, Tick, Boom. Before that, Garfield explored stranger territory with Under the Silver Lake in 2018, playing a man investigating his missing neighbor in this weird conspiracy thriller. The film received mixed reviews but had a cult following, with many fans calling it one of his most underrated performances. In 2020, he went fully unhinged and mainstream, playing an over-the-top, eccentric guy who becomes viral on YouTube. It's a satire on internet fame that didn't do too well. Then came 2021, the busiest year of his film career. He co-starred with Jessica Chastain in The Eyes of Tammy Faye, playing the husband and televangelist Jim Bakker. Critics described Garfield as both magnetic and
Hey, it would take more of your time when you're creating these videos. It would take more time and more research. But you already did the hard work. You already did the groundwork, the research, your homework. You might as well just, in parentheses, put how much he made for each movie. So when you're telling me he was in Tick, Tick, Boom, and you're giving me Rotten Tomatoes and everything they said and how much it grossed, in parentheses, you might as well go ahead and have your editor type this in. You send him a nice little text message of each payday, because that's interesting. And it adds one more thing that your channel offers that maybe the next channel doesn't offer. There's a lot of people that probably can go check, and do, if I Googled right now, I don't even know what I would call this. I guess your take on Spider-Man's or Andrew Garfield's story. There's a couple people who probably give their opinion, but that's just one thing that you could stand out above. So people who are looking for his payday, they can come to you. People who are looking for his story, they can come to you. But while they're here, they get just a little bit more than they get from the next man, from the other guys. Fresh start.
Intentionally so, with Chastain taking most of the praise, even winning her Oscar for it. But that same year, he led Lin-Manuel Miranda's directorial debut, Tick, Tick, Boom, playing real-life composer Jonathan Larson, the creator of Rent. The film follows Larson trying to make it in the industry before turning 30.
I can't keep wasting my time, Mike. I turned 30 in 2
Tell
days.
me about it. Oh, I gotta watch
Steven
this.
Sondheim was 27 when he had his first show on Broadway.
Larson tragically died at 35 before Rent premiered off Broadway, and Garfield felt lucky to play him and really wanted to honor him with this performance. Miranda chose Garfield after seeing him in Angels in America, but there was one problem.
Rent storage and office containers from United Rentals now.
I'm about to catch up on Andrew Garfield's catalog. There's a lot of movies you're naming that I've never heard. Breathe, Tick Tick Boom.
Garfield couldn't sing. Miranda called their mutual massage therapist to ask, and the therapist said he has the voice of an angel. Then the therapist immediately called Garfield to check whether he could sing, and he couldn't. But Garfield dedicated a full year to vocal and piano training and did all his own singing in the film, even when COVID protocols tried to stop some of his live singing. He was also a better swimmer than the stunt double hired for the pool scene, something he'd always been good at, so he did it himself instead. The performance consumed him. He struggled to sleep because of the weight of the role and how tragic it was. What made it even more personal was that Garfield's mother passed away from pancreatic cancer shortly before filming. Between Tammy Faye's exploration of faith and Tick Tick Boom, the two roles became a way for him to process his grief. He said he felt lucky to play Larson, a man who lived fully and left behind art that outlasted him. Critics praised Garfield's performance as electrifying yet heartfelt, were surprised at how well he sang, and called it his career best. He even won the Golden Globe for it and received an Oscar nomination. After years of rebuilding and discovery, Garfield was finally at peace with his career, even saying he had to work very hard to have people ask fewer questions about Spider-Man. But as Tick Tick Boom released, a rumor began spreading that he and Tobey Maguire would return as Spider-Man. In 2021, rumors spread that both former Spider-Man actors would return for Spider-Man No Way Home, now that the MCU was exploring different dimensions. The trailer only revealed returning villains, but fans suspected more. With all the leaks and speculation, both Maguire and Garfield were constantly asked about it, especially Garfield, who was busy doing press tours for Tick Tick Boom and The Eyes of Tammy Faye. It was frustrating since Tick Tick Boom meant so much to him, yet the interviews were often flooded by Spider-Man questions. Still, Garfield handled it well. There are many funny videos online of him denying it. He later said that lying about his involvement was stressful but fun, and that he genuinely wanted to keep it a surprise. Even Lin-Manuel Miranda asked him about it while filming Tick Tick Boom, and when Garfield denied it, Miranda told him he needed to get better at lying. It's not a spoiler now, but yes, Garfield and Maguire returned for No Way Home, reprising their original roles as the different dimensions collided. Both actors accepted without reading the full script.
Chat. That's one of those moments in the movie theater that I didn't feel like, relax. You know when you're in an audience full of people who think the actors are in the room, you know? They're clapping at certain scenes, or they give it a standing ovation, or they're cheering. Not just the regular laughing, but like all in unison. Like the audience is decided that this is the emotion we feel. That was one of those moments when they were cheering for this, both of them on screen. But I can tell, and you know, he's giving some backstory, that's what's up. But I could tell when I was watching that movie with people in that audience that somehow, some way, whether it was Reddit, whether it was Comic-Con, whatever it was, something had leaked. Because it's almost like some of them knew. Like, the reason I say that is because they cheered too long. No, I'm joking. That's an idiot, right? No, the reason why I said that, how would you know? Like, oh yeah, I could tell because their cheer was too long. No, but the truth is, you could hear like some people whispering. It wasn't just one person. It wasn't even just two. It was like as soon as something happened, and they were like going to travel, you know, opening. All of a sudden, you heard like, and maybe it could have been people who people do this. People who watch the movie the day before and then come back that same day, or even the showing before. And you know, I was around 10 o'clock or something. Anyways, there's a couple people whispering. So now, you ever been with someone? Watch this part. As opposed to what I was doing, right? I was just looking around the room at decorations. So anyways, this time I'm tuned in. So I'm watching, and I'm watching harder. That's what they would say in the chat. Watch harder, react harder. And then, boom, we had another Spider-Man. And then once that happened, they all knew another one was coming. I like when stuff leaks, if it makes sense.
I think it would be done right. But the physical side was much harder this time because of...
Hey, what movie was that where they leaked something on Oh, Quentin Tarantino. Gotta love QT. Quentin Tarantino for the Hateful Eight. No. Was it Hateful Eight? You know QT don't play about his scripts. what was it he did? He's the type of person who, excuse me, will give you like the script and it's unfinished. Not I'm talking about once you're on board, not to draw you in. He'll give you the full script. But then if he's making changes or wants to surprise you with something, he's that type of director and producer that will give you something and then it happens on film and you're like, so you get a real reaction. So, you can imagine working with him is exciting. But he did something where, I don't remember if he said the title of it, because you know how sometimes they got the cameras out there, whether it's TMZ, and they're catching you while you're not behind the scenes, while you're shooting your movie. Like the most recent one I seen that just released was Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor's He Smacked Their Butt in the movie that they're filming. I forget the name. It just came out. Everybody's talking about it, honestly. So it sounds like it was good. And they had caught from the side where they were doing their movie. So sometimes that would happen. So I don't know if for the Hateful Eight he changed the name to a fake name. I think something like that he did, where it was a fake name, and he leaked that to the press that there was a movie coming, but he didn't say it was the Hateful Eight. Because remember, everybody had thought he scrapped that. When the script got leaked, we were told he's scrapping that. He went and did Glorious Bastards and came back. I gotta stop saying that story because I'm not even all the way sure if that's true. I think he scrapped the Hateful Eight because the script got leaked. Obviously, he was, feeling some type of way. He's serious about his scripts. And, can you imagine that though? Like, for us, music, because we really... That hits home to more people. I feel it in the movie too. But what I'm saying is, I think you'll understand more if I say music. Imagine your favorite artist is dropping tomorrow, and today, you know how back then you'd have the notepad? Not the notepad, the panel, the pamphlet, or, just the lyrics. Imagine all the lyrics drop. Like, imagine you go on rapgenius.com, and all the lyrics to every song is there. The title... Nothing surprising you. The title, the feature, and the lyrics. All there. No song. It's like, bro, you're messing with a part of the steps. The steps are hearing it for the first time. Listening for the first time. Unexpected lyrics you hear. Unexpected subs you hear. Dissing other people. Unexpected features. That's the beauty in it. I remember, and it's funny I remember when I heard Nothing Was the Same, Drizzy didn't put all his features on it. Like, it didn't say detail. And because Drizzy was still so new to us, we're bumping in the car and we're thinking, oh, is that Drizzy? You sound a little different. But, yeah, that's the interesting part. That was like an era, right? That was like a time where they just completely stopped telling you that there was a feature on it. You had to just... differentiate the two of them. Like, that's such and such. But yeah, nowadays you get a track list. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Something to look forward to. But imagine the lyrics, chat. The entire lyrics section. And some of y'all are probably like me. You're like, I still want to hear it. I hear you. I feel you. Because if I read lyrics, I'm just more excited. That's not going to make or break. But that is skipping a step of the way it should be. And so supposedly, and I say it supposedly because I keep saying this story. I'm not sure if I'm 1,000% right. Supposedly he stopped doing the Hateful Eight, which is a classic, hands down. Went and did Glorious Bastards, then decided to come back and say, let's do the movie anyways. Probably tweaked a thing or two here. Probably, I know the ending changed. I don't know if the ending changed because of the script leak, but because we have the original script, and because we've seen the movie, we know the ending changed. And to me, the ending couldn't be any better. Hands down. So yeah.
Garfield threw out his back during his first stunt and needed time to recover, but both of them worked closely with the writers to refine their characters' lives after the earlier films. When the two secretly attended a screening, they were stunned by the audience's reaction to their entrances.
That was it, right
was
there.
Easily one of the MCU's biggest moments since Endgame. The film tore it up at the box office, and many critics thought Garfield's performance was the best. It even changed how audiences saw his version of Spider-Man, with many now calling his portrayal in the earlier films underrated. For Garfield, the return brought
It was
closure.
underrated.
He said the film gave all three Spider-Man actors a sense of healing and group therapy, a chance to celebrate their shared experiences instead of being seen as replacements. He now sees himself as a custodian of the character, rather than Spider-Man himself. Looking back, he's grateful for that time, saying it gave him the chance to work with top directors like Martin Scorsese and helped Silence get greenlit. Garfield became a much better actor after his disappointing go at Spider-Man, but No Way Home gave him the piece he needed to move forward. After No Way Home, Garfield continued choosing projects that interested him, even trying television again. In 2022, he starred in the limited series Under the Banner of Heaven, playing a detective investigating a double murder in 1984 Mormon community. The show earned strong reviews in his first Emmy nomination, but after that busy stretch, Garfield announced that he was taking a break, saying he needed to rest and be a bit ordinary for a while. He returned in 2024 with We Live in Time, a romance with Florence Pugh spanning a decade of their relationship. Garfield said he loved the script's message about the shortness and sacredness of life, something he's grown more aware of lately. The film performed well, carried by his and Pugh's chemistry, and when Pugh couldn't attend the premiere, Garfield even brought a life-size cutout of her on the red carpet. In 2025, he starred in Luca Guadagnino's After the Hunt, playing a professor accused of sexual assault. It didn't land well with critics and is considered one of his rare misses. Still, Garfield's upcoming projects are as promising as ever. He's set to play Roy Horn of Siegfried and Roy in Apple TV's Wild Things, star in the family film The Magic Faraway Tree, and reunite with Guadagnino for Artificial, where he'll portray OpenAI CEO Sam Altman in a biographical comedy. And that's really the story of his career so far. Andrew Garfield's journey is one of chasing a dream, losing it, and coming back even stronger. He refused to quit, whether it was after his future as Spider-Man collapsed, spending a year preparing to play a Jesuit priest, learning to sing from scratch, or being pushed to his limits in Angels in America. Time and time again, he didn't just challenge himself as an actor, but as a person. The difficult roles became his way of getting through his own struggles, helping him understand himself a little more each time. So there you have it, Andrew Garfield's career and all his best films. What's your favorite role of his? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe.
I think mine so far, and as you can see and as you just heard, I have not seen all of them. So far, it just would have to be Spider-Man. I enjoy his Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is probably my favorite Spider-Man, but it was a different time. But I mean, Andrew's not far off. His Hacksaw Ridge performance is also top tier. And I enjoy Tom Holland too. I mean, honestly, Tom Holland, sometimes I think, let me watch one of his movies, because I love Zendaya. But, what's your favorite one? Talking about me, what about y'all? Not Spider-Man, I'm talking about what's your favorite, Andrew Garfield.
Well, I worked with it.
Hold up, chat, because we can't just breeze over what we heard. That told us so much more about him, and it's all the more reason to like him. Once again, chat, someone who did not quit. And chat, that can be you, chat. If you just pay the $300, sacrifice eating DoorDash every week, pay the $300, go book a freaking agent. The agent is not going to, you don't got to, I know you think of an agent and you think of a headache. You're like, I got to make calls. I got to show up when he calls me. He's going to tell me. No, you just got an agent, because that's America's way of saying everybody wants to be in a movie if they can. Who doesn't want to be like, I'll go in a movie. I'm a truck driver. I'll go in a movie. Even though that did happen. Remember that Indian truck driver, that Native American man, who his sister was like, just go try out. They're looking for Native American Indians. And let's stop saying Indians. I think we let that go. Native Americans. So he won and he got casted, and he was in right along Leonardo DiCaprio, eating a heart from an animal and all that. He had a big role. I mean, he didn't say a word, but Leonardo DiCaprio had like 18 total lines in that movie. Rightfully so. It won him an Oscar. And also rightfully so. Someone said the other day, Leonardo DiCaprio's most straining, hard movie. Why? Because they were realistic with the movie? You know, he went the Christopher Nolan route. If we can do it, if we can film it, then we're going to film it. I mean, if we can shoot it, we're going to film it. You know, we're not CGI in it. So he was really in the code. He was really out there in weather that you just want to put a shirt on, put 15 coats on, and he was really out there, you know, trying to look like he's out there barefoot and shirtless. He was really out there. He was in the field. I'll give him that. QT went the same route. The Hateful Eight, they were in the cold. And he was keeping it so cold inside in the habit of what's her name, brother? Minnie's haberdashery. He was keeping it so cold in there. You know, he was coming with more and more coats, they said. I think we watched the short the other day. They were like, somehow Quentin Tarantino will come with a new coat every day. But anyways, he was keeping it so cold in there so you could see your breath in the cold. Like, that's how dope his shots are, because he puts that much thought into it. And the actors, that's why they get paid the big money. So when you're sitting back saying, oh yeah, I'd do it too for $8 million or $3 million or $1 million. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Those little sacrifices that they go through from 8 to 10 months that you are not going through. I'm not saying anyone's job is harder. I'm just saying sometimes we put like no credit or no respect on their name or their work ethic. But anyways, look at his work ethic. All the much more reason to like him and respect him. And that's the thing, chat. You could do it too. You could pay your agent. Okay, now you got an agent. Boom, they leave you alone. That's just a way of saying, hey, listen, everybody wants to be in a movie. Everybody would do it. But how do we know? How do we separate the people who are serious about being in a movie and the people who just watched one movie last night and said, I would do it? We separate them by having an agent. You got an agent? Okay, you don't need a portfolio. You don't need a headshot right away. You don't need to go pay a professional cameraman. You don't need none of that. There's a new, it's a new world, right? We got Zoom, right? You got an agent. Now you get text messages. Hey, today at 5 o'clock, if you have free time, The Hunger Games is casting. You put yes on your text message. Yes, I'm in. 5 p.m., you get on a Zoom call. You do whatever they need from you. You don't get it. You don't get it. And you try again. And you make the time. I don't care if you're at work and you're taking your iPhone or whatever phone and you're asking to go on a lunch break earlier than usual, or you go take 30 minutes in the bathroom. Tell them you had the runs. What's so embarrassed about keeping people out of your business? I had the runs, my bad. I'm gonna be in the bathroom for a while. And go, do your Zoom call and keep going, chat. Chat, some of the movies they named Andrew Garfield was in, I've never heard of the movies that. His first 5 movies, I've never heard of them. But look where he's at today. Sitting comfy, got some money in his pocket, money in the bank, and family well taken care of. And God rest his mother, I didn't know about that. But chat, that's what it's all about. Just keep trying and work yourself into a position where now you're at a place of leverage and a little bit more luxury than what you're used to. And y'all can do it. You heard the man. He just didn't quit. He literally just didn't quit. And he wasn't just facing challenges in life. He was making new challenges for himself. Putting new challenges in front of him. Taking on different roles. Facing real life things like, some of y'all, you want to talk about being exhausted and being in a movie and being on set and being able to eat cheesesteaks and go back to your trailer. Imagine being on tour to do a play and you're one of the main characters in that play. That's a different level of exhaustion. The man that plays Magneto in the old X-Men, the bald man, I forget his name, which is crazy because he's a great actor. He really is a good actor. He's famous for being in Star Trek. You guys know him. He loves the stage. When it comes to plays, he's heavy on it. Hugh Jackman is heavy on plays. Denzel did the play The Fences, and if you haven't seen that movie, you should.
A restaurant.
Yeah, I'm like, give me the story behind this.
Well, this is the first time anybody's going to hear this story because I just did last Wednesday.
Are you sure about that?
One man show, and it was
Are you sure about that?
That time of my life.
First time, right. Coco.
And I remember starting to write this and going, I don't even have time.
Yeah.
This is a 2-hour story on its own. The guy, I got hired at the Tower Restaurant as a fucking dishwasher.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, I knew a guy from New York, and he goes, "Dog, I always see you
I
lifting
knew a guy
weights
who
and
knew
hitting
some
the bag.
guys.
You want some protein?" He goes, "I need a dishwasher on Tuesdays. It's prime rib night,
Uh-huh.
and I'll give you all the mistakes."
Oh,
all right.
So I said, "Okay." It was like $8.50 an
I'll be
hour.
there
I don't know
early.
what it was. It
Yeah.
didn't really matter.
Right.
And there was, he was always really cool to me. He would give me shrimp and whatever. And I only worked
Hey,
Tuesdays.
listen, guy, I
maybe
told you the
Fridays.
prime rib.
I had
Yeah.
the job like maybe Tuesdays
Yeah,
and
you wanna add
Sundays. It was like
shrimp.
I was 19.
Yeah.
And there was a chef that was just a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like he'd wear the fucking hat and the whole thing. And he would
Like he
yell
thought
at
he
the wait
was him.
staff and call waitresses cunts.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
But he was also a part-time cook.
Uh-huh. So many fucking chefs.
So we would, some nights, I didn't like the guy. He was from somewhere. He was from like California.
Yeah.
But he was very white privileged.
Yeah.
And he was very high and mighty. And for some reason, because the Coke era, everybody kissed his ass. At that time in my life, I was playing a kid that didn't do Coke because I was taking down drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I smoked pot.
Yeah.
But I didn't do Coke, and it was well known in the parties when I would go. People would go, "He doesn't snort."
Yeah.
And I'd have an 8-ball in my pocket. But I swear to God, I
I
lived
believe
that
you.
double life
You were,
Yeah.
you were
for 9
secretive.
months
Yeah.
because that was my intention
proud
to
of it.
rob these guys.
You were
Right.
wild.
But this guy took a special interest in it because he was just a scumbag.
Right.
And because I worked,
You're like, I'm going to enjoy this
I'm
one.
gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
So I kicked it up. I started working like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Just so I could watch him more and hear his schedule.
Yeah.
I would just destroy
Casing
him.
him.
Then I would
Yeah,
just
casing
destroy
him.
him.
Not
this
a
is
joint,
way before the
casing
ring.
him.
Or anybody ever thought about putting cameras.
Yeah.
I fucking got a tool and I busted into his house. And I wouldn't steal all the coke. I would take some of it just to cause a rift between
Yeah.
him and his roommate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just enough to see
Playing
him
a long
walk
con.
into
Oh my
work a
God.
little fucking ruffled.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
enough. And then this went on for 4 months.
Yeah.
Because he was a skier. If you're a coke dealer, you can't ski. You got to be watching your staff.
I don't know.
Especially with Uncle Joey's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, don't walk your
They
dog.
laid me off from
Let
the
him out in
fishing
the back.
company for the holidays.
Keep your eyes
so I
on the
collected
prize.
unemployment. But the building needed a snow shoveler in Snowmass Village. Paid $15 an hour cash. 3 or 4 hours of snow shoveling. I'd go home. I told his name was Joe Coffey. I gotta go. Where you going? I gotta go. That's it. I would just do it to case out the drug dealers to see what time the drug dealers would leave because they all lived in the same complex.
Yeah.
From like D to H.
Right.
And but this guy was a special case.
So I've seen a lot of things. Many a tear have to fall. Crazy.
Should we watch it, Chad? Nah, it looks trash.
Like I would steal one ski pole.
Chat, are y'all like that? Are y'all from the school that I'm from? Because you guys got to realize, we didn't have photos. We didn't know if we didn't know if our favorite artist dressed the type of dress, like style that we would say, all right, I like that style. We didn't know how they looked. We didn't know if they looked like us. You know, it's kind of dope when you can look at an artist and you're like, I see, somehow, some way, subconsciously, you're like, I see me in him. Like, I feel like I can do that. We didn't have none of that, chat. We had a button, press play or skip. So when we would listen to music, chat, we got to a point where within 5 to 10 seconds of the song, we already knew what the song was called. We knew which one this was. If we needed to skip it, if this is our favorite one, we just knew. Sometimes you didn't even need to say, oh, track 7 is my favorite. You just knew, skip, just off the beat. You were skipping your CD player, or you're skipping in the car, or you're skipping your little iPad Nano that doesn't say much because it takes 10 minutes for it to come across the screen like it's a freaking blimp. You know those blimps in the air? It's like the world is yours, like, you know, in Scarface. And it's like you had to wait for that. So, but we knew before the blimp came across, track 7, Jeezy, Hustlers, The Ambition. Before it came across, you already knew what song it was. 10 seconds in. So are y'all like that, chat? Or because y'all grew up way differently, y'all know the name? Again, y'all got the name of the track and the features before you got the track. So are y'all like that or not like that is what I'm asking. Like, do y'all listen to tracks today and you're like 3 seconds in and you're like, I don't like it. Right away, you're like, I don't like it. That's how it was, chat. We skip them real quick. Because sometimes I can see a movie, chat. I know. I listen to beats. I make music. And I know when I like a beat. If I hear a beat 20 seconds in, I know if I'll use it or if I'll never touch this beat. Now, there is a category I put some in to watch later when I feel like I can write. Some of them just pull something out of you. Like you're just writing a hook and you're writing a verse and you're like, okay, I caught a little flow here. But you get like not too inspired. It kind of pulled something out of you. Again, that's why I use pull. It's perfect. It pulls something out of you. You start talking that talk and you're getting a hook going. And you're like, this is catchy. Like maybe this verse ain't perfected yet, but this hook could work. I put those in a different category. I got like 80 of those that have never touched the day of light. Some of them never even got recorded as far as just the hook. Some of them are so good you got to record the hook. But then you never come back to them because you get busy and you never finish it, which is crazy. But that's a different conversation. Then I got a category of songs, of beats where you're writing to and you can't stop writing. And you're like, hold on. I got 3 verses here. 4 different hooks, possible hooks. One of them might end up being an opening bridge. I gotta stop. Put this away. This can be used another time. When I can cut the fat out. And then I got another pocket. It's a special pocket, not as special as the ones you can't stop writing to, but it's a pocket where it's like maybe in a different place at a different time in my life, I can work with this beat. The beat is not trash. The beat might be a little different. It might be unique. The beat might be regular. It might be the most mid beat. You're like, bro, I can hear 8 different rappers on this. Why are you saving this beat? But it got something. It had a little bit of pulling something out of me. I was snapping. I was going, and it had a little bit of this could be something. Could be something, and maybe I don't got the words for it. Maybe I haven't lived enough of life yet or experienced the right thing that's going to just pour out of me when I hear this beat again. So maybe later in the future, let me listen to this beat at a different time. I might pull it up one day randomly. I might be in the middle of a house. Everybody's hanging out and I'm on my phone. And I got both AirPods in and they're watching the game, drinking beers. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember this beat. And I might play it and it might just right then and there pull out of me what I needed to pull. But if I don't have the perfect hook or the thing that I need from it at the moment, I'll put it in a save that for later list. So that's 3 categories you get when when I'm making music with someone. I've even had ones where I'll come across it and I'm like, it's good, not great, but I can hear me doing a feature with someone on this. It's interesting, chat, the way I can look at beats differently. I'm telling you, and I'm pretty quick. I can listen to it for 20 seconds and I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It can turn into, what's that beat by that young boy? What's his name? I could say whatever I want on the beat. I made it. Something like that. He just used it. Did he use a Kanye beat or did he make a beat and say something about Ye's name? Or he sampled Ye? Young boy, he got the braids. He was hanging out with Rakai not too long ago. The song is a smash. I heard it and I'm like, alright, I can see what everybody's talking about. I said that because I went through the comment section. But before the comment section and before he went to Rakai, I had actually heard that song. I don't know how I came across it. All I know is when I heard it, I was like, okay, he got something. But yeah, the beat can do that. 20 seconds after I already decided I don't want it. It didn't do what I needed to do. It's something special. I'm sure all artists feel like that. But what was the point of... Oh yeah, are y'all like that or no? Chat, the thing is, when you're making music, you can't get to a place where you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save that beat, and I'm gonna save that beat, and I'm gonna say, you gotta be picky, so you could be quick, because I can't go through all YouTube beats. If I listen to 10 beats for the rest of my life, I can't go through all YouTube beats. It's so many producers, and so much heat out. Where is Mike Will? Where is Mike Will made it at? I have not heard.
He just starts thinking he has Alzheimer's.
Oh my God!
No, not that he's gonna hit me up. Like I haven't seen him. Not heard from him.
That he had was fresh. I would cut it.
Yeah.
And then I would take half out and put it in a spot completely different than where he had put it.
You were like the Chinese water torture of fucking theft.
And then I would go back to his house
who this was talking to you.
Other people.
Finally,
and I would watch him looking around like, where did I put that coat?
Right.
And I knew where, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was my hatred for him.
Yeah.
Like, he was such a prick to the waitresses and the bus boys. He didn't fuck with me. I think he fucked with me one day. And I mouthed off to him, and that was the end of it. He knew I was from a different planet.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to leave this guy alone. I did something else to him. Like, I did little things. I would steal his skis. Then I would bring them back.
Yeah.
So do you still want to fuck with drug dealers on this show, or no? It could just be regular people?
No, regular people.
Okay.
You could just do it to regular people that's sitting at their house. And now it could be great because they can hear voices.
Yeah.
That's why I come in.
Yeah.
That's why
we can have like people set their friends up. Like on like morning radio when like
listen,
someone.
Like if you want
If Joey's voice came into my house all of a sudden.
No, but it wouldn't be my voice because then you'd fucking know. So like for me, my mother died.
Yeah.
So I'd be sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden, like I hear like, some lady going, "Oh
no, you're gonna go that dark."
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. And you're looking around.
Yeah.
But like it would be torturing people in their own home.
Yes.
Like them going for their pillow and it's missing. And then putting it back, stealing their glasses, taking their car.
You'd have a lot of women just wondering if they were pregnant. They'd just be like, I can't fucking remember anything.
I would take.
Chad, you hear this, man? Only our Uncle Coco would say the things that come out of his mouth. You hear him? He'd pull pranks on them, and he's using examples. One of them being as small as taking their keys, another one, or taking their glasses, another one being stealing their car. Grand Theft Auto, just pulling a little prank on you. Only can give me a felony.
Yeah.
And move it to a different building. And then put the keys back in the fucking ring. I was driving this guy mental. I was going and I stole his chef book.
Oh,
like
shit.
He had a book of recipes. I stole it and threw it away. This was never ending. It was like a 3-month torture chamber of this guy.
Yeah.
And I knew that he would come out at night. We would all be playing darts, and he'd always look at his bag of Coke and go, "What the fuck?" And I knew that him and his roommate would get into arguments. I remember still being in there where 3 or 4 drug dealers were like, "We got to figure out who's robbing us." And I'd be sitting there going, "Man, it's fucked up, isn't it?" Like, I was feeding them.
I'm surprised you didn't move in with him.
And there was one kid, I can't remember what his name was. He was a nice kid. I kind of liked him. He was from Mankato, Minnesota. He was really from Minneapolis. He was a good-looking kid, but nobody liked him. He was a part-time coke fiend.
Yeah.
So one day, somebody actually said, "We think
He
it's
was a
him."
good guy. Nobody liked him.
It could be.
Oh my
I
God.
threw him under the bus.
Holy shit.
I was such a dirty dog up there.
Fuck.
It was, but
Fuck.
that's the show I want to do. If I ever get back, if they would let me torture one person, but it would be like torture that you've never seen.
Yeah. You'd have to get like the background info for why they deserve it. You know?
No.
Yeah.
I
Like,
got 3 people
in
in mind
parentheses.
already. That would just
Oh, you should get.
No, but
set
then
up
tell
Tommy
your own
was,
enemies.
This is like the opposite of Queer Eye. This is like somebody reaches
He
out to
smacked
you,
3
one of their
kids in
loved
front of
ones
a
is like,
school one
hey,
day.
my husband's a
Coke, and
piece
this
of
is who we're
shit.
pranking.
Or
Like,
like,
you know what I mean?
my wife's being a real
gotta-
cunt.
you gotta
She's
get
like,
the audience
she's
on your
My
side.
wife is cheating on me.
yeah, she's cheating. Whatever. Like, anything, and then you get that, and they bring Joey in to fuck with them and change their fucking lives. You know,
like if you're cheating on your wife, I'll go to the hotel room and knock on the door and run away.
Yeah.
Or leave a note on the door. I'm watching you.
Yes.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the funniest thing I ever did was about 6 months ago. Fucking Rogan was at war with what's his name? The guy
6 months ago?
Yeah, about 6 months ago, a year ago, Alex Jones was talking shit about Joe Rogan.
Oh.
So I took like a fortune cookie piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I wrote, "I'm watching," and I put it in Joe Rogan's windshield wiper at the store. Like I'm one of those dudes.
That's fucking great.
So I'll play with your paranoia.
Yeah.
Like I'll play with
That's fucking dark.
Could you do it if they knew that it was coming? Like I'm trying to think how we get around this legally. You're gonna.
Chad, it is interesting how words can ruin your whole night. Like you could be taking down some beautiful baddie. I mean, you're at the telly, you're enjoying yourself, and if you just seen knock knock and slip the note, you open up the note, that joint says, "Life sees, death watches." Your night's done. Life sees, death watches. 4 words that an idiot could just put together. I just thought of that. Just thought of those 4 words. And you're like, yo, who was this? Who's playing with me? Like, do I need to be on my toes? Do I need to be on all 10? You can't even think about the bad. You got a beautiful baddie right here. Young baddie in her prime. Talking about come lay down. There's probably some kids. And you are not, as a man who's level-headed, you're not letting that go. Like, no, I'm gonna get dressed. Let me go get some ice. Well, don't leave me alone here. No, I'll be right back. But really, you're trying to go downstairs and throw a 20 to the security guard and ask him to see the camera. Because you got to see a face. You don't care if it's someone you don't recognize. You got to know who's taunting me with death. Like, what are we doing? What's going on? 4 words, Chet. 4 words from a stranger can freak up your whole night. And even if you try to ignore it and try to still lay down what you gotta lay down and having a good night, you're on 10. Your antenna is already up. Like you hear something, you're paying attention. It's so interesting how words can affect us if we let it though, Chad. That's the important part. If we allow it. Because if you don't allow it, does nothing. I mean, obviously we're being, satire. We're playing on a little bit of satire here. But obviously if someone leaves a freaking note at your hotel, it's gonna freak with your head, especially if you're cheating. I think that we were talking about a guy cheating.
People to therapy. I was like, what if it's like like one of those TV court shows?
Right.
And like they could agree, like you could owe them $10,000, or Joey's gonna torture you for a month.
My job is to put you either to make you go to the police and tell them somebody's following you.
Yeah.
To make you go to an insane asylum.
Yeah.
Or tell them that you're hearing voices.
Yeah.
Like, that's the main thing.
That's beautiful.
I keep hearing Chinese music. Like in the middle of the night, just put Chinese music in your house. We have our own little personal speaker that we've already gone in there and rigged.
Yeah. Or like old-timey radio. That would freak me the fuck
You
out.
go food shopping. I know you love orange juice.
What?
Every time you go food shopping, I steal the orange juice.
Yeah.
Chat, you never know what does it for someone. If someone was playing old-timey radio wherever I want, I'd love that person. I'd pay them a fee for it. Old-timey radio, classic music. I don't care if it's radio, with no words. Like, I don't know, I enjoy music. But yeah, old-timey radio for her, that's what does it. She's like, no, the creepiest is old-timey radio. I love music from back then.
What happened to my orange juice?
They did it right.
You do it to somebody
now we
for
do it
fucking
right
a
too.
year.
Times change.
they really start to doubt themselves.
Yeah.
Like season one is a year.
That's
like,
the fabric of their reality.
No, season one would just be misplacing things around his house.
Yeah.
Taking his car and
Yeah.
that's level on the next block over.
Just see what happens as their
Send
fucking
them
psyche
boxes from
starts to...
Amazon.
Car and park it on the block over.
You could send people boxes from Amazon.
Yeah.
And do the transactions so they think they actually did it at what time from their computer. So they call customer service. Customer service is like, wait a second, Mr. Sayat, we just spoke to you about an hour ago. You said you wanted the chair. You said you wanted the wig. I didn't want no wig.
What if you could really actually get into their phone? So when they call customer service, it's you, or not you, but it's me when you might
don't want
it's
them to
you.
know
Like,
it's
like
right.
someone like
I got you.
Years ago, there was a guy that I worked with that was losing his mind because he was going bald.
Right.
I had grown up with a guy that really went through. Today, I think about that guy and I think of how much he suffered at the age of 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He went through hell. Spray painting his head.
Yeah.
He went through the whole thing. I think he finally did the shave the hair from my back and crazy glue it on your head thing.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
did. He looked terrible.
Yeah.
But in 87, 89, when I got released from prison, I got a job selling Mitsubishis with the whitest, most uptight dude you ever met in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could tell this guy had never fucked a woman from behind, like
Right.
doggy style. He always fucked military position.
Right.
He looked
Military.
straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he didn't talk to her in sex. You're like, you like
Right.
it, babe? And he was,
Mm-hmm.
I'm focusing, you know. He was one of those assholes.
Yeah.
But one day he told us in a meeting.
She's like, yeah, I
he
know,
goes,
I know 4 of those guys.
It's hard for me to really be a good salesman because I feel insecurity because of my male pattern baldness. That was it. He was a good salesman too.
Yeah.
Like in life, he was a good salesman. So I was always banging it out with him.
Yeah.
So I knew that I had the upper hand. The only upper hand I'd have was psychologically him torturing him about his head.
Yeah.
So I would put hats on his desk. I would fucking.
I love that.
I would go on the yellow pages and I would call like a men's wig replacement, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd go, hold on one second. My phone.
That's the best, though.
Can you call me back at this number? And I would give him the number.
Yeah.
And he would be outside with me, and all of a sudden the phone would ring. He'd walk in there. He'd pick up the phone. And I could see him through the glass. No, I didn't call you. No, I don't need no wig. And he just slammed the phone down. And then he'd walk outside me. What was that? Nothing.
Throw his sales off.
Oh my God, I would send him brochures, some wigs for less.
That's the best.
Chat. Man, what was I gonna tell ya? I don't remember. Couldn't have been that important, right? I just don't remember,
All of a
chat.
sudden the phone would ring. He'd walk. So I knew that I had the upper hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't talk. How much he suffered at the age of 19.
Mm-hmm.
He went through hell.
Chat. I knew someone who, we called him Grandpa, because in high school he had gray hairs, he had a gray beard, he had a full beard. Not only was he super hairy, which is why he had a beard in high school, and, you know, well, many people had a beard in high school, but usually it tends to be guys, their arms are a little bit more hairier and whatnot, but we called him Grandpa. The point I'm making is, chat, he embraced it. And I gotta respect that. To this day, I think of that sometimes. And he embraced it. He didn't go diet every week. He didn't run from it. He didn't go home and, I don't know if he had a mom or pop, and complain, hey, what can I do? People are calling me this, and starting to stick. He really embraced who he was. Go-lucky, happy, solid guy. And I always think of that because I think, man, that's so important in life, to just embrace whatever you... Like, how many women do we know with skin pigmentation that in high school, man, they had it rough. They had it rough. And nowadays, they're the models who get paid some of the most. So, pardon me. They're some of the... They're the models. There's some of the models who are getting paid way more than others. That's a fact. And by skin pigmentation, chat, if you're not familiar, that's just anything like, you know, someone might be a black queen but have my color looking skin in certain areas. And it might just be in, all over the place, or it might be in just certain specific areas. It could be anything. It could be pink all of a sudden. It could be anything. But yeah, chat. It's important, chat, and I say that to encourage you. Embrace whatever it is you have. Like fam, if you're a big guy and you're still young, so you're a teen and you're young, or pardon me, you're a teen and you're big. So was Jonah Hill when he got his big break, and Seth Rogen knew he was perfect. And look where he's at today. If you decide to get skinnier as you go, that's fine. If you decide to be the big boy you are, how many big boys do you know? And that's the thing. Y'all think that the situation you're in, it's not gonna work for you until you get in a better situation. And that's the lie of the all lies. That's the mother of all lies. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't go, okay, you get perfect, you get in movies, and then you lose weight, and then you get money, and now you can talk to girls. That's not how it works. You're supposed to figure out how to juggle all of it, because all of it is life. So just accept it. If you're a big boy, I guarantee there's movie roles right now that are looking for a big boy. If you're small, I mean, we see the same small, the small person all the time in all movies. He played in Elf. He plays in all these movies. And then there's the other guy in the show Jackass, that he's always been around. Petey, I forget his name. Anyways, that's another thing that some people, think I was gonna use overlook, but I wasn't trying to do puns. But that's another thing that people look at it and they think, oh, they're gonna overlook me. I don't belong in movies. No, they can use you. Someone can use you. Use whatever it is you got. Let that be your thing. You're super hairy, cool. Maybe they're not looking for a teenager. Maybe they want a teenager who looks old. You never know. You never know what film they got going on and what kind of ideas are going on. Go for it. But stop using what you can change as an excuse. And stop using what you can't change as an excuse. Accept them both. What you can change will be changed. And what you can't change, it is what it is. It'll always be the same. What you can change will be changed. What you can't will stay the same. It remains. However you want to encourage yourself. But just go for it. The last thing you want to do is in 10 years from now, be working a job you hate, a dead-end job. Not a job you're going to one day make millions or hundreds of thousands. You don't want to be working a job you hate, and you got to go clock out and go on your trash lunch break and go eat fast food because you're not even a great cook, and you got to sit there eating and watching other people on your phone, and the only thing in the back of your mind is, what? I mean, what? What are you thinking? I'm glad I never went for it. I'm glad I never put myself out there. I'm glad I didn't go, reach for the stars. That, what? For who, though? Who did you not do it for? Because people would have said I was a big boy, or people might have said, not even that people might have said, man, there's no way you're going to be living a life that you're miserable at. Because you were placating to people's feelings. The same people who won't pay a bill for you. When you're living that life that you hate, you can't call any of those people that you were worried about their feelings of what they might say about you. You can't call them and say, hey, I'm drowning in bills. Can you help me out here? They don't know you. Most of those people you were worried about don't know you. So you're worried about people who wouldn't even pay a bill for you if you were on your last dollar, down and out. Man, if you don't go ahead and chase whatever it is for you, let their lives be theirs. You gotta live yours.
He went. I mean,
yeah, I'm glad we ran it back because I forgot. I completely forgot what we were talking about. If it wasn't for he said he was 19, he said that about a 19-year-old. He was bald and was miserable. Like, he let that affect him. He let that affect his money. He let that affect probably getting girls. He was painting his head. And it's one thing to try. It's one thing to say, hey, listen, I do it. I've done it. I'm not embarrassed of it. I've spray painted on my beard because my beard doesn't fully connect the way I think it should, that I would like it. Instead of just shaving it and doing it the right way and letting it grow in. If it grows in, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I've spray painted it. I thought it looked sharp, and maybe I don't realize. Maybe when it comes to that part of my life, I'm not self-aware to realize that it doesn't look sharp. I thought it looked sharp. There's a reason why people do it. There's people out there who think it looks sharp. I don't think it has nothing to do with being self-aware. I'm aware of when someone overdoes it. I'm aware of when I've overdone it. I wouldn't spray on a full set of hair if I was bald. You know, I'm not going to go from 0 to 5. But I would take my beard from 3 to 5. And sometimes I go too far, 5 to 6 to 7. Like, all right, I spray too much. But that's one thing, you know. That's one thing to just try to maximize your potential and your strengths. Like, okay, I got a little bit of a beard, I'm gonna spray this. That's one thing. Oh, I got a little bit of gray hair, I'm gonna dye this. That's one thing. But still accept who you are when that's not there. It's a tricky thing, chat. It's a tricky place you can find yourself in. When you're trying to put on this front, you know? You're getting these piercings and your tattoos and you're marking up things and you're becoming who you want to become. That's fine. But be careful that you're not doing it for other people. Because the same power you give them by trying to impress them is the same power they still will have when they're not impressed. You understand what I'm saying? If I come in every day to work and I say, how do I look today? And you're like, whew, sharp. You look sharp. And I'm like, word. Now my day is started. I'm in my bag. You keep telling me I look sharp. Every day I come in and do that. And you're a woman, of course. And one of those days I come in, I say, how am I looking? You're like, whew, you look hurt. I'm like, yeah. You're like, yeah, you look hurt. That is going to be on my mind for the next 7 hours. What about me looks hurt? Maybe I should get a new haircut. What did I do? Was it the glasses today? I'll never wear this hat again. Look at how much I'm picking myself apart over one person's opinion. But it's because I gave this person all this power. I gave this to them. When I told them it was okay, well, I told myself, when I told myself it was okay for them to tell me how good I look, and that's what I'm going to feed off of, is the moment I gave them the same power to tell me how bad I look, and that's all I'm going to feed off of. Don't starve your ego. You ever heard that? Starve your ego. That's why you starve your ego. You don't feed it. You don't let no one feed your ego. You starve it. I don't need to know what you think about me. I don't. And it's none of my business.
What's good, y'all? We back with another one, but today we talking about the top 6 baddest women in the WWE modern day, like today. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. At number 6, we got my nigga BBL Bailey. You know what I mean? We fuck with Bailey. She good in ring and all that, but I ain't going front. She fake heat. You feel me? Like she heat, but not really heat. But she heat though. And besides, the real know why Bailey is heat. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too many details. But yeah, we know Bailey is number 6 because Bailey got that kick. At number 5, we got Nia Jax. Now Nia Jax is fucking fire. I ain't even gonna hold you. A lot of niggas be sleeping on Nia Jax, but she's fucking heat. I'm just gonna say that.
Move your head so I can see all 4.
Now of course we know she on the bigger side. You know what I mean? She probably fit in the BB Dub category and shit like that. But we don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? That don't got shit to do with her being fired.
That's right.
Nia Jax is heat. Come on, my nigga.
There we go.
Proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? And on top of that, Nia Jackson's cousins with The Rock. You fuck with her, you fuck around and get rich. Oh, yeah. And number 4, we got my nigga Rhea Ripley. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Rhea Ripley grew on me.
Now that,
because I wasn't really jacking Rhea like that. But she definitely grew on me. Pause. She's fucking heat. I can't front. She's heat. It is what it is. You know what I mean? She kind of got like the little, you know what I mean, certain little build about her and shit like that. She could fuck niggas up for you, but she heat. Gotta admit it. And the crazy shit about it is Rhea knows she heat. She be doing like wild shit on purpose, like the way she be pinning the other joints and all that in the ring, the way she be slamming motherfuckers. She be doing certain shit on purpose because she knows she heat. She a nasty motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. And number 3, we got Naomi. Now Naomi been heat for fucking ever.
Hold up, chat. I'm gonna go back real quick because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I like her. I believe she's heat, but I understand what he's saying about she be doing freaky things in the ring. I'm not sure if she's straight. Do any of y'all know? Is she like guys or you don't know? Doesn't matter, but I can see what he's saying. But yeah, she's heat.
The fuck, I ain't gonna hold you. And number 3, we got Naomi. Now Naomi been heat for fucking ever since the beginning.
Yeah,
when she was doing the Funkadactyl shit with that girl Cameron and Brodus Clay dumbass. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. She been heat from the beginning. And she was the most heat when she was playing a hero role. Like when she was out here whooping bitches' ass. Like, yo, Naomi was a different animal at that time. And on top of that, she mad athletic. She be splitting. She be kicking motherfuckers in the head that be like 6 feet and shit. Naomi's really one of them ones. She's definitely like a top motherfucker in ring too. She need to get pushed. She need to get a fucking championship. Stop fronting on Naomi. But the point here we trying to make is Naomi is fucking fire. Respect her. Give her flowers. Because she fucking heat. Now this one right here was a close one between 2 and number 1. I ain't gonna hold you. But at number 2, we got Jade Cargill. Now see how you know how Jade is fire? Is because I didn't even like AEW. That shit is ass in my opinion. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not trying to bash it or whatever. I just wasn't fucking with it. But I was watching that shit for Jade, nigga. Fuck that. I ain't give a fuck about what was going on in the match. I want to see Jade.
When someone will make you go watch
Jade is
it,
wild, muscular. She one of them types that look like she could beat the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold you, and I could fight. You feel me? But Jade look like she could like throw me out the crib like Jazzy Jeff. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? But I still fuck with her, even though she's muscular and she could beat people up. I fuck with Jade because she's still heat, even though she's out here fucking people up. You know what I mean? Jade got the 6-pack, her muscles bigger than mine, but fuck all that though. We don't care because Jade is still heat. Now, last but definitely not least, at number 1, we got Bianca motherfucking Belair. Now, Bianca, I ain't gonna hold you. She's fucking heat. She muscular too, like Jade Cargill and shit, like she beat niggas up, but fuck it though. I could bring her to the hood, you know what I mean? I got problems with somebody, yo, Bianca, get her. You know what I mean? Like, that's that type of person you know what I mean? That's what she about. And I ain't gonna hold you. Bianca look like she done squared up a few times in her life. Like, she done beat a few motherfuckers up, knocked some niggas out, you know what I mean? She give me that vibe. But she fucking fire, so it is what it is. We don't give a fuck. She's fucking heat. Nigga, we know, yeah, she married to Montez Ford, yeah, man. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Taz, we can fight, nigga. Fuck all that. We can have a custody of Bianca Belair ladder match, nigga. I don't give a fuck. We can square up. Fuck you talk about, you know what I mean? The same way they did the custody of Dominic match, we could do that right now, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nah, I'm just playing. I ain't trying to get jumped by the Street Profits. But at the end of the day, Bianca Belair is number 1. She's fucking heat. She's fucking fire. And like I said, she's black. Come on, bro. Like, she's holding it down. Great women's champion. Wild strong. Wild athletic. This motherfucker like she could fucking bench press Mark Henry, nigga. She's like that. You know what I mean? Number 1.
I'll take it. She's heat. They're all heat. They're all heat. Well, the first one, the very first one. Chat, we went on way too long. We gotta end.
Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
I'm gonna have to hear that every
time.
Hands
up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
That's our first respectful
Hands
Mama
up.
Duke that we got.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
She right.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Hey,
Hands up.
I don't know much, but I'll roll the dice and tell you this one right here doesn't even have a child. She's just trying to get active on the trend. She looked like she was. Hey, listen. If you watch carefully, I was already coming in to make that comment before she decided to be the only one who starts twerking. All it was is one move, done. Keep it classy, keep it cute, keep it fine, as most of these women work. Here comes probably the youngest one we've seen, try to turn into a twerk fest. Probably don't even got a child. The trend is for mothers, love.
Mom? Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom!
Hey,
wow. Mom.
That's not bad. Hey, the funny part is, most of them weren't even cooking.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Oh, she works out.
Hands up. Drop your weapon.
Nice and classy.
Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Not bad.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Yeah, she don't cook. That last one don't even cook.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Look, chat.
Drop your weapon.
Look.
Mom. Hands up.
Look. They be scrubbing nothing. This is them cleaning the counter. The counter is not even... Most of the time when I see these videos, anything like this, where women are caught off guard on a TikTok, they're cleaning a clean counter. Like, chat, honestly, is that just like, what would you call that? Is that just something to do? It just shows how bad most people are at acting. Like, we all know that you pull the camera out and you're doing a trend. Just do the trend. You don't have to be doing something before you do the trend. Like, you could just be standing there. Hey, yo, what's up? Drop your weapon. Boom. Or put your hands up, whatever. It's like, why are you scrubbing a counter that's clean to pretend you're busy for a trend that is planned already? Is it me, chat? Am I bugging? I guess that's just something people do when there's a camera on them. Maybe because I'm on a camera every day that I wouldn't think to do something to pretend. Like, you're aware that I'm aware that I'm being recorded. Why would I pretend? That's those people that like off-guard pics. Like, yo, take a flick of me. Yo, like, what are you doing? No, off-guard flick. But it's not off-guard. How can you take something that is an actual off-guard thing, that's a real thing, and you're trying to put it in a category, but you're not off-guard? No, I just look good. Okay.
Ew, Mom!
I ain't mad at it.
Hey, Mom. Hands up.
No, look, scrubbing nothing.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Which one's your favorite?
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom!
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
Mom.
She's a rider.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Not bad. Excuse me.
Hands up. Drop your weapon.
Yeah,
Ew, Mom!
She got 8
hey,
kids.
Mom. Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Oh, yeah, she's trouble, too.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom!
Oh, now they're hitting us with the slow-mos.
Hands up.
Without even putting
Drop your
on slow-mo.
Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Yeah, all those ones we
up.
just seen, all the women that wanted
Drop
slow-mo,
your weapon.
8 kids.
Ew,
They have
Mom!
8 kids.
Hey, Mom.
I don't know, bro.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom. Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
She do a
Hands
little
up.
twerking.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
Heat.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom! Hey, Mom.
The spread is crazy.
Hands up. Drop your weapon.
You gonna cover the spread?
Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon.
Just give him that pressure.
Ew,
Just give
Mom.
him that pressure.
Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom.
We got a little actor, right? She was
Hands up.
good acting.
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Okay.
What?
I ain't
Hands
mad at
up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Trouble.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Give him that pressure.
Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up.
Nobody thought about cutting
Drop your weapon.
the first 5 seconds out of all
Ew,
of them?
Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up.
She really got into it, eh?
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up.
She was
Drop
busy,
your
chat.
weapon.
She was busy.
Ew,
reorganized.
Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey,
Yeah,
Mom.
She works out.
What? Hands up.
It's a nice fridge. That's
Drop
3
your
sections
weapon.
for a fridge.
Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What?
That couldn't
Hands
have been a
up.
fridge, right?
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What?
Man, how
Hands
long
up.
is this video?
Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom. Hey, Mom. What? Hands up. Drop your weapon. Ew, Mom.
Hey, the sad part is, you know, out of all those women, one of their husbands was sitting in that house after a long day of work. Like, what are you doing? Why do you keep playing that? Like, what, babe? What are you doing in the kitchen? Why do you keep playing that sound? It's annoying. Like, oh no, I'm filming a video. Oh, do your thing, love. Just to go on TikTok later. Yo, babe, do me a favor, pass that control. Hold up, I'm editing my video, because, you know, they get so serious. When it's attention involved, hold up, I'm editing. Alright, well, when you're done. Alright, I'm done. You posted it? Yeah. Let me go watch your video. You've been working for 4 hours. Like, that's the sad part. That one of those women, out of all those women, we can roll the dice. More than one, but let's say one. Spend hours on that chat. And honestly, what difference does it make if a woman participates in that trend or does not? Only one difference it makes. One, she doesn't participate, she doesn't get attention. Or two, she participates in that trend and gets attention. It's an evil world we live in. It's sad. I can't be around people like that. I've been complaining all day about friends and people I don't want around me. I'm acting like I'm like a delight to have around. But I wouldn't want to date no woman that lives for attention like that. Nah. The woman I would want to put a ring on her finger, I would hope that she would see a trend like this and not think twice about it. Like, it's cool. I just reacted to it. I don't mind it. I mean, why would a guy mind it? But I don't think nothing about that trend. Well, I don't think nothing about none of those women. At least one of them gotta have OnlyFriends. And if I rolled the dice, I'd say the one with the orange dress that was combing her hair. Well, you know, everybody's acting like they're doing something before the video. But yeah, is there a part 2? We'll be reacting to that too. Like I said, I got no complaints. But I would not want to marry a woman who just hops on any wave. I feel like if someone can talk you into doing something that might belittle you, degrade you, devalue you, in any sense, even in a physical sense, even in a speak about you sense, I feel like if you can easily be persuaded to do that, I just feel like, remember earlier when I was like, why would I want someone around me who is the type of guy that every time you're trying to talk to a woman, somehow, some way, he has to go talk to her, and you're like, yo, bro, you're not making me angry or jealous, because I know you're not trying to. You're not like doing nothing malicious, but you're just weird with women, and it's weird enough that I wouldn't want to trust you with money or do any business with you. Because if you're weird with money, if you're weird with women, what happens when we mix money in the picture, which women would want you for? So why would I want to deal with you and money when I can't even deal with you and women? That being said, it's the same thing like this. Like when I look at a woman and I'm scouting, fellas, free agents, you better build your team. I'm looking for a wife. We got to bring kids in this world. We got to instill the thoughts that are in our head, my head and her head. We got to put them together and instill them in a new generation. So my thing is, so much for thoughts, right? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, my thing is attention. If attention does it for you and you don't see what I see, if you can just get out of character for attention, and again, this is the disconnect with women. A woman will sit in front of me and say, well, how is that getting out of character? I'm just dropping it. It's just having fun. You're right. It is just having fun. There's a lot of other ways you can have fun without doing that, but you're right. It is just having fun. And you're right. You shouldn't have to change for nobody. But you're just, and again, this is my opinion. Just like your opinion is, there's nothing wrong with that. My opinion is, I wouldn't want someone like that around me. I wouldn't want that person to be called my wife. The type of person who looks at something like that and says, oh yeah. Like, whatever is behind that. I don't know. Maybe you just thought it would be funny. Maybe you thought it would bring attention. Maybe you thought, oh, I want people to see this. Maybe you thought it'd make you go viral. Maybe you think you look so good, it'd be a shame to not show no one. I don't know what you thought. But whatever is the connection behind that is the same connection I'm making to a man who goes and acts weird with women around me. When it comes to me, whatever's going on behind that. Maybe he thought she's just my type too. Maybe he thought, well, bro doesn't want her. He didn't claim her. Maybe he thought, well, if bro can have her, I can have her. I don't know. Maybe he thought nothing behind it. Maybe he thinks it's just nothing wrong. It's free game. I'm not accusing or blaming or judging, but whatever goes on behind those thoughts that bring out those actions, I don't want that mindset near me. I don't want to call that my friend, that kind of person my friend. Because that's enough for me to say, I'm cool. And I'm entitled to that. Just like you're entitled to not be my friend, you're not entitled to give me loyalty. So whatever goes on behind a woman's mind that says, ooh, girls are twerking, I want to do that trend. I don't want that woman around me. Because if she'll do that for attention, whatever mindset that comes with is not the mindset that I want in other areas of life. Because what you just showed me is when it comes to attention, you disconnect. Because there's reality and then there's things I'll do for attention. And in reality, someone in reality would be able to say, nah, I'm not going to do that. What business do I have putting my butt out there? I got a man at home. My man wouldn't want me twerking like that. I mean, it's not twerking, but well, what am I doing that for? Who needs to see that? My followers? My pastor? People that follow me? I got family members. What business do I need to be, putting on some tight pants and throwing my booty around? That's nobody's eyes but my man. My man's right here. He sees it. I'll do it for him. I ain't doing that. That looks crazy sexual. That's a normal person's mindset. But it looks funny. It probably looks fun. Let me go do it for my man and be funny. If it's so funny to you, do it to your man. But a woman who would say, oh no, I want to do that. When it comes to attention, your flip switches off. Whatever it is, whatever disconnect you have, when it comes to attention and people seeing you and liking it and saying, man, she looks great, you flip the switch when it comes to attention. And you lose train of thought. I don't want that person. I just don't. I don't care for that person. Not mad at them. Not even judging them. I don't want them. Because that can be dangerous when we go to raise children. There can be things that maybe my child does and I go, no, you shouldn't. You don't belong doing that. You're still young. When you grow up, you want to be a grown woman, you make those decisions. And now there's a disconnect with me and you. Because you think, oh no. Well, when it comes to attention, you flip the switch. You turn off from reality. Maybe you're like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with that. She's just expressing herself. Whoa, disconnect. Is there going to be disagreements in a marriage? Yeah, nobody's perfect. But a disconnect to me, chat, this is, again, welcome to our world where we can speak the way we feel. To me, that disconnect, that flips the switch, that's too dangerous. For me, too dangerous. Too dangerous to play with. I just don't got no time for it. I ain't got no time for it.
Got you girls here. Where y'all from? Where y'all from?
Bro, stop yelling.
We got some Utah girls. Woo!
I got some nerve to say stop yelling.
Before we get started, I gotta make sure everything's nice and legal, man.
Yelling all day.
Are you at least 18?
I'm 21 years old.
Do I have permission to record you?
Yes, sir.
No spicy language.
No, that's freezing. Chat. But this is the last video. I don't think I'm doing another video. It's 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 o'clock, brodies. So let me see if I can fix this. Because I don't think I'm doing another video. I was going to 30 minutes ago. Until this decided to go too long.
Okay.
Same thing to do? It has to be on camera for legal reasons.
22 years old. No spicy language.
All right, and I have permission to record you.
Yes.
This has to be on camera, okay?
Okay. Perfect.
All right, because okay. First question to you, ma'am. Are you single or do you have a boyfriend?
Protected.
Single.
Do you like good guys or bad boys?
Oh, shit.
You gotta stop saying bad boys.
No spicy.
We're not gonna answer that one. Leave that one. That was spicy.
That wasn't good guys are bad.
That's spicy. You might as well take the money back.
So we're gonna say you like bad boys. That's what it sounds like to me.
You can't answer that. You might as well get the money back.
So you looking for Clark Kent, ma'am? Clark Kent ain't coming, man. All right, next question to you, ma'am. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10. Maybe like an 8.
No, you don't have to rate for.
Hey, what about you, ma'am?
She's a 10. I'd say 8. She's a 10. No, she's a 10.
All right, so you said 8 about you. You say so. I'm gonna rate you both. I'm gonna give you my rate. I'm gonna start with you.
I'm nervous.
Smoke, effing show. Now, ma'am, y'all look different. You got blonde hair. You got taller. Well, you got the same height.
She's actually taller, but I don't heels on.
Oh, how tall? Oh yeah, you were kind of inching over. I didn't notice that. Okay. All right, ma'am. Smoke effing.
Chad, we do like his content. We react to a lot of his stuff, but sometimes he makes it too easy. Like he makes it too easy to joke on him. He sounded like an idiot right there. Like he's like, you guys look good, but you're different. She has blonde hair. She has blonde hair. That sounded like fresh out of a Dumb and Dumber movie. Like, you guys are pretty girls, but you're different. Because she has blonde hair. Like, what the freak are you talking about? Did you just hear this, man? Tell me I'm lying. Y'all look pretty. Smoke shows, but you're different. Okay? She has blonde hair. Duly noted. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta run it back.
Yeah, ma'am, y'all look different. You got blonde hair. You got, taller. Well, you have the same height, aren't you?
She's actually taller, but I don't heels on.
Oh, how tall? Oh yeah, you were kind of inching over. I didn't notice that. Okay. All right, ma'am. Smoke.
There's a lot you didn't notice.
Effing.
Yes, sir.
Effing show. All right, let's see the goodies. Let's see the Utah way. 12, 12, 12. Woo! Now your turn, ma'am. Let's Utah love, Utah love. All right, ma'am. It's time for the naughty questions. They gonna be naughty.
Okay.
They won't be nasty, but these gonna be fun, man. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
And by the way, every time I've interviewed Utah women, y'all give the second best answers to. I'll show you.
What if I don't live up to it? I'm nervous. Okay.
No, you got this.
Spit or swallow.
Swallow.
Front door,
Oh,
back
yeah.
door, both doors.
Relax.
Ah!
Front door. I like the back door. Like from the back or back?
You know I know.
No.
From the
Literally.
back, but front door.
All right. You have a beautiful outfit on. Underneath that skirt, is it a thong? Is it commando? Is it old school?
Thumb.
Can we little side view? No, the thong. This is the thong. We didn't get to see it. We saw enough though. All right. Trim, shave, wax, or laser?
I'm laser.
Laser. Okay. Doggy style. What you already said. Cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, or missionary?
Doggy.
Final round. We're almost done, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
A guy and a girl plus you. 2 guys plus you. 2 girls plus you. All the above or any combination.
2 girls and a guy.
And when you and the girl interact, will there be toys?
Sure.
All right, we are finished, ma'am. But before we go, can we see you shake that tower?
Oh.
Shake that tower, shake that tower, shake that tower, pace!
Oh yeah, she's right.
Summit Series
for her,
was never
doggy.
just made for men.
I thought she was just out of the loop, but she's right, doggy for her. I knew something happened. I knew there was an edit made, because old girl was already calling it dirty when he said, "Do you like bad boys?" That's like a thing that little girls say. He's a bad boy. I never heard that someone say that's nasty, but this whole show is nasty work. I mean, it works. It's good content. But it was funny, Chad, because I knew there was an edit made. I'm like, what just happened? She was on some, I'm cool, keep the money. I'm still rolling the dice. Hey, he gives them like $500. What do y'all think? Excuse me. World record. He's saying that she's checking him out in 0.1 second. Wow, she really did. I didn't catch it till now.
The small door across?
Yep.
Oh, she's super going. Bro, if you didn't get her number, I'm not even watching any more of your videos.
And then the cream on the side.
Yeah, how much was it?
Say that one more time.
How much? She's mesmerized. Say that one more time. She done forgot how to do her job, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. I need a total before I take it.
Thank you so much.
Alright, bro. There's a lot of grabbing going on. Get your hand out the way so we can see the young lady. You see this guy?
There you go.
I thought he said keep the change.
Here's that for you. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so
Cream. Right, that's what I caught too. She knew exactly what she was doing when she did that.
Can I actually get some ice water? Some ice water soup?
She's waiting for you to ask for her number.
Like just small.
Her whole head is out of the window. She's literally giving you all her interests. Like, ask me for my number. Yo, what's up with you, bro? What's the point of making videos if you're not gonna close the deal?
I'll probably make a mess. Can I get some napkins too?
Oh yeah, you fumbled.
Thanks. Probably gonna blow all over. Thank you.
Bro, did you see that, bro? Literally, as he drove off, she was just like let down. Like, okay, he's not gonna ask.
Make a mask. Can I get some napkins? Make a mask.
She was ready, chat.
Thanks. Probably gonna blow all over.
Bro, are you making me watch the whole thing again? I'm like, what's going on? I can't tell if these are reshoots or... I mean, not reshoots. Chat, she was gone. She was heavily gone. Look, right here, she was literally thinking thoughts that you shouldn't be sitting at work thinking. She was gone. I don't know why bro didn't get her number. He probably came back the next day. Hey, listen, he's gonna mess around and get sued for one of these videos. You gonna break a whole marriage up. You gonna break a relationship up when someone gets on YouTube and sees, that's my girl. She practically craving the man to come up out the car and run game. Yeah, he a wild bull. But I mean, at the end of the day, first of all, when you're at work, your mind should be elsewhere. You should literally be able, like, there used to be women that would flash at my job, and I was not looking. Like, I'm okay. There's a pair of breasts. I'm at work, bro. What's gonna happen right now? What's gonna happen? But then again, you got women who will let you take them to the bathroom. It's literally happened. So you never know. I get it. I get the distraction. We're just flesh and blood at the end of the day. But she's overly going at work, chat. Overly going and pretty. I don't know why bro does this. What's the point if you don't ask for the number? And I'm genuinely asking. I'm not asking because I'm upset. I'm asking because then I feel like I lose what the point is. If you're just doing it just to do it, you're just doing it for content. I mean, I guess you could just be doing it for content. That's fair. Alright, chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all go ahead. Y'all boys get your head right. Stay focused. Tomorrow, we're going to start with something different. We're going to start with some positivity. I got a video already set that was going to be next, but obviously we didn't make it. I'm not going for 2 hours. We're at 150, cutting it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Get out.